Ooh, that was a nice kill on that Armored Marauder right there. 908 experience. Hello Reformers and welcome back to Freeman. Now, before we get started, I just want to say, is anyone watching the NBA playoffs? If you are, then leave a comment and leave which team you're supporting, and if you're not in the playoffs, then, you know, you could still tell everyone what team you support, and maybe we can get a nice basketball discussion going on, even though this is completely, not on topic in regards to Freeman, but anyway. The point is, I thought that might be kind of fun. Anyway, well, let's go and get this guy. Yes, I actually did do a little bit of recruiting from our prisoners here, and you can see that they are in the not fodder squad. Yes, exactly. Okay, so let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna just give them the this icon. I don't really mind. Anyway. Yes, there is actually something that we need to do, and that is level these guys up, because they are obviously going to be really, really good once they get to maybe Armored Marauder status. So I'm hopeful that I'll be able to maybe take some of these guys prisoner a little bit more often as we progress forward in Freeman. Now, I must just mention that the reason why we don't have a companion right now is not because she has died or anything like that. It is literally just because I have continued on with my save game in comparison to making a new save. When there is a much more major update, shall we say, which isn't save compatible, or maybe there is an update that requires a restart for many of the features to actually be implemented, then I'll do that. But right now, I don't necessarily think it is... well, I don't think it's worth it at the moment just to gain a companion. If there's a bunch of other things that I'm missing, then by all means let me know. But otherwise, I'm just going to continue with what we've got here, because I'm pretty happy with our scope and everything. And yes, by the way, the fix for the scope issue, as you can see, I fixed it. Well, technically I haven't fixed it, but one of you actually mentioned in the comments that taking your scope off and then putting it back on fixes the issue. So yeah, it's a very minor bug, doesn't seem to really affect gameplay that much anyway, because you're still able to fire straight forward and hit things, no problem at all. So what we're going to do is we're just going to tell everyone just to charge straight on in here. I'm a bit worried about this guy, actually. I don't really want him to die. So maybe I should just tell him to not go over there. Maybe I should just tell him to stay around here or something like that. Because he seems to be moving a lot quicker than our other forces here. I'm actually kind of surprised. Why are they... Oh, interesting. Okay, so apparently I told the bandit to charge, and I told the rest of them not to. So, that's a bit strange. Anyway, I'm going to try and get as many kills as I can, because personally I feel like me leveling up my marksmanship should be really kind of priority at the moment, so that we can actually get those long-range sniper kills in. And that should be pretty fun. So let's see if we can find these enemies. I'm a bit worried that we're going to leave our little bandit at the back there, and he's just going to get picked off by someone. But you can see here that he has really bad morale. I didn't actually improve his morale before we headed in here, probably because I was a bit distracted by all of those bandits just walking by us, and I was like, oh, we need to catch up to them immediately, that sort of thing. So I was trying to get that done before they escaped. Obviously the game is technically paused, so technically I could have rewarded him and given him some more morale, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether to hold out much hope for him to actually survive these fights. So let's just see if I can tell my people to now proceed with caution, because they're now kind of in the tree line, and this scope is fantastic for long-range engagements. So let's see if I can do something here with it. Oh, hello there. You are under my scope. I can see you. Oh, wow, that is... Oh, that is... Oh, no. Oh. Now we're not playing anymore, are we? We certainly aren't. We are literally a sniper with this weapon right now. That is crazy. I'm hitting them much more often, and we're getting many, many more kills as a result, at least from long range. I mean, just bear in mind that my mouse sensitivity at the moment is probably not the greatest for sniping, so it is going to be a little bit more difficult for me to do that, but yeah, maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. I mean, you can see here that the recoil is obviously much more affecting my shot because it's at such a massive magnification that obviously you're going to have those kinds of issues. Alright, I'm going to tell these guys to charge straight on in now because we have thinned the opponent sufficiently, or at least I hope so, and maybe I'll be able to... Oh, there's one. Hello. Yeah, take him out. My assault rifle proficiency has increased, and you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to get my axe out, and we're going to try and see if I can maybe get close to them. This is probably not going to happen. Let's face it. I mean, there's 3 of them remaining. They're focusing me right now, which is really not good. Okay, I'm gonna just finish him off then. Yeah, that's what you get, looter. Oh, hello. Wow, okay. That was a bit too close for comfort for my liking. I was like, oh, there's a guy right next to me. Yeah, it's better shoot him immediately. Alright, so we are just gonna take the weapons here. The weapons usually sell for the most. Then we're gonna take the money, obviously. 781, not too bad. Anything here in terms of... something that we can take? I guess I'll just take the food and the steel helmet. Ooh, that steel helmet's gonna come in handy. Definitely is. Alright, that's good for me. And we're gonna try and... well, we're gonna try and persuade him, but at the moment we're just going to imprison him. And then we're gonna go onward to our prisoners. There we go. Let's do this. Okay, so propaganda. Yep, it worked. Shall I try propaganda again? Yeah, there we go. Nice. I actually did successfully convince that looter that we have in our band at the moment to join us with a persuasion of, well, shall we say a... what is it called? A compliance rating. Yes, there we go. A compliance rating of 65. So it's basically, I would say about the percentage chance, isn't it? About the percentage chance? I guess so. Anyway, let's have a look here. Militia squad, armed civilians, FCA guard squad. Alright, so we might want to get a couple more of these. So if we can, I'd like to do that. Let's just let some of these go though. That should be good enough. There we go. And now let's go in here and we're going to sell a whole bunch. Now, I have realized, thanks to many of your comments, that you can actually buy this stuff that is on discount. It's probably maybe not the best idea to buy bread and beef, but it might be a better idea to buy something like, I don't know, mechanical parts or something along those lines. And if you can buy it for a discount, then go to another town and sell it, you're going to be in the money. Oh yes. You are certainly going to be in the money. So let's sell these pants here and let's sell basically everything else. I have heard actually from one of you in the comments that the camouflage skills that you can increase by the use of, you know, by the use of actual gear and things like that is really, really good and very effective actually. And I wouldn't have expected that. I mean, you know, it is to be expected that having camouflage is obviously going to make you much harder to hit, much harder to detect. But in general, I wouldn't have expected it to do that much. But it is, apparently. It is causing you out there to be very, very sneaky and stealthy. And so I think we're probably going to try and maybe increase our camouflage a little bit. But at the moment, I think don't I have a pretty decent camouflage skill as it is? Let me actually just take a quick look at that. Because right now we've got 15 camouflage, 15 armor with our pants, and 15 camouflage with our boots. So our pants are really letting us down at the moment. And maybe our helm is as well, because I'm pretty sure we could get a much better helm for camouflage. So let's take a look at our pants. There you go. I could actually buy some pants with 15 armor and 15 camouflage, which is pretty awesome. So I think I'm actually going to do that because, I mean, 15 armor, that's all very well and good, but getting an additional 15 camouflage on top of that, that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to do that. You can get an army hat here for 10 camouflage. I currently have a, what is it now? What do I have on? I have like a gas mask or something, and that gives me 5 camouflage. So that's pretty decent. I mean, I don't think that's too bad. Is there anything else here that I can get to increase my camouflage? I mean, obviously these helms and things are gonna give you additional camouflage as well. I'm gonna need to upgrade to one of those in the future, but I think right now those pants should be pretty good. Gonna give this steel helmet to our Poznan sharpshooters, I think, and I don't exactly know who I'm gonna give this revolver to, but I guess we're gonna find that out. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I actually did not. Wait a minute. Did I? Yeah, I did get those pants. Okay, weird. I thought I actually sold the gasoline, but apparently I didn't press deal on it, so that's okay. I don't really mind. Okay, so yes, now we are all kinds of different colors, which is probably not the best idea, but we do now have a camouflage rating of 65. I don't know how good that is in comparison to many of you, but, well, hopefully that's going to be good enough. Alright. So I'm going to actually try and use my revolver in the next battle as well, if I can. I think that should be kind of fun. And we have a riot helmet, full gas mask, and no gloves or anything like that. Okay, so let's take a look at our party right now, because obviously our fodder has leveled up. I mean, not fodder, shall we say. And they've leveled up into bandit. Oh yes, there we go. And we've got another one of these guys who can go over here. I'm just going to reward them a little bit. And they can then become armored marauders, which I think is going to be pretty fun. I'd like to give them a better weapon, to be honest, but at the moment I don't think that's possible. Let's just reward this FCA guard squad. Let's just call them, I don't even know, recruits. Or, that's kind of bad, isn't it? That's really bad naming. I'm terrible at naming things, you already know that. I mean, from what is obviously here. You know, chocolate. I mean, really, come on now. Okay, so yes, we are going to give these guys this steel helm. And they now have an armor of 123. It's going to be extremely difficult for these guys to get taken out. They're already wearing some nice, very, very nice pants. So nothing I can do about that either. Wearing some good body armor. They're using a pistol, which is perfectly fine. I don't really see a necessity to replace that. And these guys are obviously using RPKMs. And AK-74Ms and all that sort of thing, so there's not really any necessity for me to replace any of their stuff. Wow, this guy's using they're using extremely good helmets. 50 armor from their helmets, 60 armor from their assault armor camo, and just in general, they are doing a fantastic job. Look at that. Even their vest is 20 armor and 12 camouflage. I'd like to get one of those. I would like to get one of those. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Okay, so we're now going to go into a battle with someone that has many, many more units. I think that would be pretty good for us to do. Even if we lose a couple of people, I think it will foster much higher tier units. Definitely, we're not going to go against anyone with 60. Yeah, don't get me wrong. We're not going to go against those guys. That's a little bit too much. But maybe 38? No, they have 3 armored marauders. That's a bit worrying. Should I try them? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. This is going to be very difficult. I am not holding out too much hope about actually surviving here, because just bear in mind that, yes, okay, we have a whole squad of 6 that are the highest possible rank that they can be, but otherwise, we've just got fodder. I mean, we've just got bandits, and we've also got new recruits, of course. So, let me see what I can do here. This is a very jungle-esque map, isn't it? Alright, so just bear in mind we are only fielding 12 units on the battlefield at the moment. Only 12 against 38. So this is either going to require an absolute miracle or an insane performance by some of our FCA juggernauts, because we do have quite a few of those, and they are pretty fantastic at what they do. Or it is going to require me to actually be reasonably good at shooting things. And you know me, I'm okay, you know, I'm not too bad. Here and there I can shoot someone, but I'm not particularly good when it comes to under pressure situations, shall we say. So let's see if I can maybe pull through the wondrous thing that is going to be here. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay, wow, already killed one of the looters. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just gonna make sure that these guys all get into position, and then we're gonna just proceed with caution, and then we're going to watch the onslaught. Oh yes, the onslaught of my forces against an overwhelming opponent. Ooh, that was a nice kill on that armored marauder right there. 908 experience. That's crazy. That is really crazy. Maybe I can get some more kills on this guy in the distance there. It's highly unlikely I'm going to be able to hit these guys. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Never mind. Completely proved myself wrong right there. Okay, let's see if I can maybe smooth my mouse out a little bit and see if I can get some more kills here. Oh, there we go. Well, so far so good. We haven't lost anyone. And we have 19 enemies still remaining. How dare you? Ah, he managed to escape. Did you see the hit marker? The hit marker actually came up, but he did manage to escape right at that second. Oh yeah, another armored marauder kill right there. Nice. We really love to kill those guys, that is for sure, because they just give such a huge boost in experience. It's crazy. I don't seem to be able to see the remaining units here. Ah, they're all to the right. Okay, so that's probably the reason, because they seem to have a slight slope in between us and them. And you can see that that's actually making a pretty huge difference in how effective our line of sight is. And that is causing our units not to be able to get real clear sight on the opponent. So obviously that's reducing our effectiveness pretty harshly, actually. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to be able to overcome that without maneuvering our forces ahead. And I don't really want to maneuver them too much. Hello there. I can see you, but then I had to reload. Yes. Fantastic. Yes, I know I am being shot, but that's just how it has to be at the moment. Alright, so should I tell my forces just to charge straight on in here? I don't know whether that's a good idea. The enemy forces are getting a little impatient. They're starting to come over to our side of the map, which is good for us and very, very bad for them. Not entirely sure. Maybe I can move a little bit. Aha, hello there. Nice, there's level 10 for us. There's a little bit more proficiency as well. 8 more enemies remaining. Nice. I knew that was an armored marauder because he took so many bullets to go down. Oh, he's close to going down. He is very, very close to going down. I think that's an armored marauder. I'd like to be able to... Yeah, there we go. I'd like to be able to take him out. 908 experience. We've gained so much experience from this fight. It is really worth tackling these higher tier units every so often. Not all the time, obviously, because they're going to be they're maybe going to be a bit too difficult to tackle all the time, but we're now going to move ahead in a very deadly formation. Look at that formation right here. That is pretty fantastic. Alright, so there you go. There's a victory for us. Pretty nice. 38 enemy casualties, 0 friendly casualties. Pretty surprising, but obviously the bandits and the looters, they do tend to charge straight at us, and we do have very heavy infantry. Anyway, we were able to get 13 kills there as well, and a huge amount of wonderful loot. Wow, whoa, that's pretty crazy. Okay, so we're getting 2,500 just in pure money alone, and then we're going to be able to sell all of these wonderful tents. Yes, tents, and the body armor and the weapons and everything. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so if I can just get all of that, the tools. Is there anything else I want to take here? Maybe some of the food, I guess. That should be pretty fine. Alright, so we're going to try and just imprison all of those guys, and then we'll just continue leveling those fellows up, and we'll try and venture a little bit further inland, and maybe take on a band of units capable of having 50 on the battlefield at once in the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.